Hello guys, how are you? It's Kina. Ugh. Oh, I got stuck. Welcome back to the channel. Haven't posted anything since Mrs. Coffee's whip and chat challenge. And I was watching one of her whip and chats, and she kind of got in everybody's butts a little bit about not posting a video since then. So I'm back. I still don't have a schedule as to how I want to do things. I know what it is that I want to do, but I really don't have a schedule. And maybe you guys can help me out because, trying to do things with the channel, like set up thumbnails and intros and whatever. I am not video editing savvy yet. So it takes me quite a while to get stuff together, and it still doesn't come out exactly like I like it, but I know that that's a skill that will come along. And apparently I need to lose weight because now I'm stuck again. Haha. um but yeah, and the thing is that I started a job with a startup company, and I have I started as a contract employee, and so they asked me to come on board full time. I got that position, and I'm really happy with it. I really like it, but my role has been evolving pretty quickly with a lot of responsibility, like actually writing their training manual and interviewing because we're expanding, and also doing training and orientations. So the time that used to have, like when I got off, and I got off at 3:30, and then I had the rest of the day to do, relax and do what I needed to do. I don't have it anymore because when I'm done with all of that, then I still have work to do because as of late they've been giving me like 3 to 4 interviews a day, which take, approximately an hour. You like to give people a chance to get comfortable and then show their personality. So yeah, as my responsibilities are increasing, my time for what I want to do for me is decreasing. Just like I find myself gonna work this weekend because I have to get somewhat of a completed training manual out by Wednesday. However, I haven't had time to work on it all week because, ta-da, I've been interviewing and doing actual training of employees, new hires. So yeah, it's interesting as to how all this is going to work out. And yeah, and so I've only been with this company as a non-contract employee. I think it was January 18th. And then they have now approached me about another position with them, a higher executive level position, which of course is going to be more responsibility. And I don't mind that. However, because it's always something I want to do. I have 2 master's degrees, and one is in nursing, one is in business, and it's like the golden opportunity to make some real change in the healthcare disparities that we have, and um, to stop looking at people as an injury. Like I'm not treating the appendix that's in the bed. I'm actually treating a person. So yeah, it's a really good opportunity. But I had like all my ducks in a row. And I had actually found a manufacturer that's willing to work with me on a bulk rate to print custom diamond paintings. I have an artist that respects the fact that my little business was going to be a startup, and she's going to let me do payments on the licensing for the artwork. And yeah, I don't have the time and energy to really put into it. However, I think I've decided that I'm going to put my stuff first, to some degree, or at least dedicate 10 hours a week to getting that little venture off and putting these videos up, because I started this project. It was for me. It's been a release and I want to complete it. So, as you can see, I am still working on the monstrosity. That is a custom photograph from Heartful Diamonds of myself and my two daughters. But I have sectioned it off, so I think I'm gonna have 4 sections left, and I should get it done by this weekend because I'm gonna do a section um, every day. I was trying to do it single placing, but I just couldn't. Like, I had some confetti areas to where, yeah, of course, it was easier to do single placing, but I bust out my multi-placer, which has since disappeared because my area is not clean. So I bust out my multi-placer and I was trying to 6 or 7 place, whatever that is. It's a 7. And yeah, I gotta practice. So now I'm back down to my 3 placer, which I think I could probably use the 4 placer a little better that I had, and I had it somewhere. I don't know where it is now. To get this done a little faster. But as soon as I got done working today, I came up. Well, I fed my granddaughter, who has happened to be over here for an extended period of time. And then I came up here and got started immediately. Now, what I didn't do was start recording immediately. What I did do was check out my YouTube notifications and start watching everyone else's whipping chats. And I sat here saying, you know what? If you don't get your A up, go get your phone that you're using for whipping chats, because I bought an SD card. Then girl, please. Not to mention that I have a adapter that holds regular and micro SD cards that fits all the phones and your laptop. And I was trying to pick my laptop up with one hand and it fell over to the side, and then I broke the end that goes into the laptop. Yeah, Kina, genius. So I have to order. Well, actually, I did call myself ordering a new one, and it's not right. So yeah, I have my intros. I have my what do they call them? Like the place cards or whatever, to highlight whatever your video is. And yeah, they're on that. And I'm not exactly sure that I'm going to be able to get them off of that. So yeah, we'll figure it out. But at least I'm getting the videos done. I'm not going to worry so much about editing. I'm going to just stick with whatever intro I have. I'm going to simplify everything and just commit. So to that end, I bought a cheapo planner like earlier in the year, although I wanted this better one. But you know what? I am going to have my planner open when I am working, and when I'm asked to do something and can you be at this meeting and can you meet this deadline. You know what, if it does not correspond with what I need to do for the channel and for my goals as a hobbyist, then the answer is just going to have to be no. And I'm going to say no because I need to meet my personal goals. I need to meet my professional goals. However, I was hired as a nurse care manager, and I am still titled and being paid as a nurse care manager. And I took a huge salary cut in this position only because it's totally remote. And for what's going on in my household, it meets my needs. So yeah, all this extra stuff you have me doing, we need to talk, renegotiate, and all the stuff I did not do at the beginning. So yeah, that's it about work. What else is going on? So yeah, my granddaughter. My granddaughter's been here. She came for the weekend because I happened to ask her, when you coming back? Because it had been like 2 weeks, and she came. And then her mom ended up in the hospital with this very troubled pregnancy she's having. And I think at this point they even have her on TPN because she's not able to hold down any food. Luckily, she is due next month, and they are thinking of letting her go home with the TPN. And maybe my granddaughter will get to go home because she really does miss her mom. So in addition to work, I have her to think about. Of course, you guys, I think if you've watched any of my earlier videos, my dad is sick, chronic illnesses and dialysis and dementia and Parkinson's. And then my 95-year-old grandmother is here with her dementia. And that's really her issue. She just has dementia. She gets around. She does what she needs to do. But I was up at about, I usually wake up around 3:30, between 3:30 and 5 o'clock, depending on what I did the night before. So this one morning I'm up, and I'm actually sitting at my computer trying to decide what I was going to listen to meditation wise while I was working. And she is at the door, no coat on, a couple of items in her hand, headed for the door. And I'm like, where are you going? And she's like, I was trying to get home. And I'm like, you are home. Oh, I didn't know I was at home. And I'm like, you've lived here for a year now. So yeah, you're home. There's no home to go to. This is it. So she's easy to reorient. But yeah, so have a workspace. Actually two workspaces. However, the office on the main floor is now her bedroom, plus a little station for my printer, blah blah blah. The office space in the basement, which was going to be my office slash craft room, well, because of the decline in both of their health, I have to be upstairs. Like, I can hear them walking, but if I'm deep into something, then I can't hear, or I might ignore or something. So I have to be where I can see them, where when they walk past a certain sensor to the alarm, it'll go off and it'll alert me that they're somewhere they shouldn't be. And what else? So yeah, so I ended up moving my office space to the dining room, which I've now taken over. And we also have a hospital bed there just in case my dad can't make it up the stairs. And then what else? Oh, so now I'm relegated, which this was my early morning. Kina woke up at 3:30 because she now has to pee every morning at 3:30, and she can't go back to sleep. So usually I have this little bitty work desk where I can just roll over, grab my diamond painting, and get to painting. So I think for me that is unused time. So my plan is, because I think in Mrs. Coffee's Whip and Chat challenge, I discussed the fact that I have Audible and I've had it for quite a while, and I think I have purchased 2 books. My main hobby is miniatures and doll houses, and I've been out of the mood with that. So I'm getting back into the mood. Like every time I walk past my dream plantation style doll house that I am rehabbing, that I have not touched in months, because you know how your hobbies wax and wanes. I'm getting creative ideas, and I'm thinking about the wiring and where I want stuff to go. So that little urge is coming back. I do have 2 Facebook groups, Miniatures Mayhem and More, and Dollhouse Chats Gone Wild. And I'm needing to get back into being the kind of admin that I was for those groups and actively participating and posting videos and tutorials and things like that. So, yeah, a lot of stuff coming. I don't want to change the name of this channel, although I do need to increase subscribership and things like that. But I also need to get me some content together. So, like I said, the Audible. So, what I want to do is one of my favorite genres is paranormal romance. I'm getting tongue-tied because I have interviewed and talked and talked and talked all day. Um, and there's a particular scene in one of the Anita Blake series that I want to recreate. However, it's either in the 3rd book or the 4th book of the series, maybe the 5th. And I cannot remember the book. I have asked my other friends who are fans of that particular author, do you remember the book? So this was something that I want to create in miniature, and I want to buy these special dials for them that I know will represent the characters. And so I think in the morning I'm going to get up and I am going to start to listen to those books. Here's my disclaimer. The disclaimer is that these books are adult content. I will keep them under a separate playlist. And they are not really to be heard by children. I don't know, if you guys are into paranormal romance or not, but I also like autobiographies and other genres. And if you want to hear something different, please let me know, because I got like a gazillion credits because I never listened to the audiobooks. I am going to start off with my Anita Blake series just until I get to that particular book with that particular scene that I need to recreate with Jean-Claude and Anita Blake. And after that, you guys can, if you're addicted or really like it, you can buy her books yourself, because I do have the series. I have tried flipping through those books, and I don't want to reread what I know is there, but I can't find in the book. Plus, later, like in her later stuff, she got really kind of raunchy, freaky. So, I'm just gonna tell you it's graphic, and I will put that disclaimer out on each of the videos before I post it, and that's that. So, I think in the morning, that's what I'm gonna start out with. Now, being a good student, I wanted to thank Mrs. Coffee and anybody else who made the complaint about not following up with videos and such, because you lit a fire under my ass, okay? And you got me going. So I am going to, actually, I usually do everything from my computer, just because it's bigger and it's better. But I'm going to try to post this particular video from my phone. I do have an editing app. I just need to figure out if I can get my particular thumbnail and intro, in the YouTube video area where I can kind of mesh it together. But you know what? You live, you learn. If you try, you'll never get, if you don't try, you'll never get anything done. So I am just going to try and see how that works out. In any event, I do have a micro SD card in this particular phone, because I have 2 phones at this point. And this one is for working videos. The other one is personal. So I can take the micro SD out of this phone and put it in my laptop and then work it that way too. Anyway, I wanted to make a showing because I realized that I have to keep people interested and entertained. I'm a little disappointed in myself because my idea on that whip and chat was to, you know, do the audiobook thing and the book club kind of thing, because that's one of the things that I really, really like to do. And then I noticed quite recently that a lot of other creators are doing it too. And I'm like, darn it, had I got out there earlier, which I actually did have Mary Trump's book recorded. I think I was on like, I needed had 3 more chapters to go, and I hadn't posted them yet because I wanted to do the thumbnails and intro, right? And kind of have be a book ahead in the series. And somehow or other, when I went to do something with the video to upload it and get it done, the files were corrupt. And right now my granddaughter is over here being a butthead, literally, and irritating me kind of because she's doing this jerking thing, and I'm trying to get this video done. My granddaughter's name is Noelle. As you guys know, I told you that she's here quite often, and if you look at like our first videos with that we were just testing out and trying to get our feet wet, she's in those videos because she was practically over here during the entire COVID operation. So anyway, just wanted to put something out there, let you guys know that I am committed to this. I said it in that video, and I'm going to hold true to my promise. So I'm going to post this video. Please like, let your friends know that somebody finally posted another video. It's not a one-time thing for her. She's trying to explain how busy she's been. Let's get those numbers up there, and I will see you guys next time. And I'm going to actually do my first recording, I think 3 chapters at a time of my book. Once I get like 3 videos, I'll start posting, because that way I'll be ahead. So what's tomorrow? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that's 3 chapters each. That's 9 chapters. So yeah, so by Monday we'll start the whole book club thing. All right, you guys enjoy the rest of your, what is it today, Wednesday? You will probably see this on Thursday, early Friday morning, but know that I am getting it together. Thanks, guys.